Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And now the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Third down coming up after that running play. Short throw complete to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He'll field the punt. But he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks now. It's third down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
Third and long. If this defense gets a third sack in a row, this place will come unhinged. And the quarterback dropping back. Gonna out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up third.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll just down it right here. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes a nice move there. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First down play call. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the sophomore making an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That sack sets up a third down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Morris. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best in the open field.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Down he goes, a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Extra point try coming now. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. We'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the ball to the ground. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They get the second half started with a running play. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
Like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
defense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw it again. There's contact on the throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Drive now. It's third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass is caught. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they tack on the extra point. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Catch made across the middle by the running back.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end.